This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and today is Tuesday, July the 18th. It is 6 a.m. in Central Time. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I'm going to continue working on whimsical birds this morning. I'm going to do some work in my art journal. I'll show you where I am. I want to finish this one for Janet Nash. Lala won it for Janet yesterday. Who came in? Hudson Sailor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning, ladies. Are you whimsical early birds? I still want to put a tail on it. I redid the eye. I brought this green stitching around the eye of the bird, and I finished the other side. Put the wing on it. It's got a holder. Right now, what I'm working on is I did not quite catch the fabric down here, so I'm working on a hanger, and I started working on it yesterday when I got called to supper. And I'm just using beading wire to attach this was just a beaded broken piece of jewelry that I had. And I have these little travel charms. One is a suitcase, one is a globe, and I have a camera here. And I thought that would be fun to put on the bird. And I'm going to use this on the tail, I believe. And then I still want to do one for Lala because Lala put Janet's name in the giveaway we had yesterday, and I want to do an early bird, a whimsical early bird for Karen Kay, who's done so much research for the journal, the ledger journal that I'm working on. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, good morning. So there's where I'm going this morning. Are you a whimsical early bird? Let me get out here to my channel so that I can, and I hope to be able to watch chat a little bit better today while I'm working on these. Let's see where we are with my desk after my ads, after the ads play. Let me, oh, I am zoomed in, good. Let me fix the quality. Gotta do all this after I come online. I don't know why. And boy, this tablet's letting me get in here at 1080p and my phones don't. I find that very interesting. So that's good. Hi, Ray D. Good morning, Ray D. Hudson Sailor. I want to call you Nancy. Are you Nancy? I want to call you Nancy. And Jacqueline's here. Good morning, good morning. Looks like a pierogi. It does, doesn't it? Well, actually, these are half circles. And this is a rusted fabric base that I'm working on here. I just pulled it out of my stash. Who else is here? Arlene. No, that's not Arlene. Arlene says hello to everyone. She will not be in today. Yeah. Let's keep Arlene in our hearts and prayers. You know, she fights a lot of health issues, and she really can benefit from our sending off a good, if you're not a praying person, I hope you are, but if you're not, in your journey, at least send her some good thoughts, some healing thoughts. She's such a sweet person, and we just value her so much. I value all of you. I value all of you. I love all of you. Aww. So I got called to supper last night while I was putting this, I guess I was putting the globe on. And I'm just putting it on with wire. I'm not doing the fancy trick beading trick thing. I'm not a beader, and I'm just wrapping it in there with some beading wire. And I think that'll be okay because this is more of a whimsical piece. This isn't meant to be a perfect piece. And I'm trying to put them on the same way so that when it hangs, they'll all be, there's 3 of them. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Come on, I had it here. There it is. So I'm coming over here and I'm coming through this 3rd one. And I will actually stitch it onto the piece. Let's get that wire through there. So I want to finish up these whimsical birds so that I can get them mailed out. I'm having so much fun doing them. If I can pull that through. And I do have this little plier thing out. I probably should have brought that a little bit closer, but I didn't, so we'll work with it the way it is. Let's see if I can't pull that more. There we go. Now, I want, these are facing up this way, so I want my camera to face up. This is the last one. I was working on this, just got a good start on it, and he calls me to supper. He he's patient with me, but yet if I don't hop to it, you know, he thinks, oh, she's not going to eat my supper tonight. Aww. Rhonda's saying hello to everybody. Hi, Paula. Good morning, Paula. Riri. Good morning, Riri. I owe Riri a tassel. Mina won a tassel, and she said, send it to Riri. But you know what, you guys? I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper with those tassels. And when I'm not a happy camper, I don't know. I'm slow about getting it out. I think that's another issue with me sending happy mail. And I should stop being such a, you know, just send it out, Meri. Oh, I have a hard time seeing where this wire is. It's way up here. I think I got them on the same way. And let me kind of just wrap it around and through. And I should get out some little rings and do the actual beading thing. I'm still getting that stuff organized. But this works for this. Now this one will go to Janet Nash. I'm just kind of finishing it up from yesterday. Looks like a pierogi. Who said that anyway? I have some little things I was going to put on the top. Here, this flower is going to go up here on this side, and I'm either going to put lace, I might put a black lace on the other side. We'll see, to match the tail. Hi, Mina. Mina, how hot is it in Phoenix today? How hot is it going to get? I know you guys have been suffering, and I think they have over in Europe too, from all that heat wave we've been having. We've been having fairly decent weather here. It rained this morning. In fact, the rain woke me up. The rain woke me up this morning. let's cut this with beading wire. If I can with these scissors. And I can't put this white here so I can see where that, and I have this little needle nose that I'm going to try to flatten that. And this little piece here. He's hiding. Actually, it's good that he's hiding. There. Okie dokie. So I think they're going to hang all the same way. And I want to put this over here. But before I do that, I'm going to do the tail. And the tail, I should get that here. Let's put this white paper under this so you guys can see this a little better. Well, this is, and oh, don't snip that. I've got this and this and this for the tail. So I was trying to kind of fold this in a feathery and put this like this and this. Actually, I want it to go on the other side. Like that. And on the, and it doesn't matter if some peeks out here. I kind of like it peeking out. Come down a little more. Like that. And then on him like that. And like that. If I can hold it in my hands without dropping it, get in there. Bring this one up a little more. Let's pin this. Oops. Come on, don't fail me now. Oh, this black isn't quite on there. So let's go ahead and stitch that on. Of course, I have scrap thread. Let me refresh chat. I'm going to try to watch chat a little bit more. All you early birds, good morning, good morning, good morning. Kimberly, hi Kimberly. Mina, it's just mind-blowing, your temps. Thank goodness for rainstorms. What did Nina say? How hot is it? How hot is it in Arizona? Mina says, in Tucson, it got up to 109 in my area, but we had our first monsoon yesterday afternoon. I was out in it, and I got soaked and was so happy. We needed it so bad. Aw, I'm glad that you guys got some rain. I think we got your monsoon early this morning. About 2:30 it started. And it was so funny because it was waking me up. I was half awake and half asleep. And in my sleep, I'd hear these thunderclaps, but I'd hear them in in sets of 3, like pop, 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 you know, boom, boom, boom. And I'm going, well, I hear one and it wakes up the other 2. It was kind of interesting. Let's see if I can get all 3 of these threads out at once. You're supposed to do them one at a time, but I think on this it doesn't matter so much. Come on. It's getting them all out without getting your thread twisty. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. When you do needlework, you want to separate it thread by thread, because then that will untwist your thread and it'll make a nicer stitch. Although I wouldn't say that I'm a needlework neatnik like that. I do separate my threads when I do needlework, but I've seen people do much neater needlework than me. All right, this is going to come off for now while I get these other 2 stitched on. And I'm going to let this orangey fabric fall through to past the bottom, and I'm going to go in here, in through the pieces, and I'm going to go actually come out on the other side if I can get on there. Come on, get in there. And I kind of want to work on whimsical birds. I might take a little break and do an art journaling page. I'm not going to do, oh, you guys, Karen is sending me such excellent information. I was asking her yesterday if she knew anything about the education. And of course, she went and got all the education of the family for me. And I wanted to know if Alexia worked, and she went and researched that for me. So I'm going to do a whimsical bird for her too. But I want to do Lala's and Janet's first, and then I'm going to do one for Karen. And Janet's is about finished here. I was working on this yesterday, but I got stopped and I never got back to it. So here we are. All right, now I think I can take this pin out because it's in the way. Come on. Fabric, don't fail me now. You failed me. You failed me. I should have left that pin in there. Well, let's stitch this on. I think I'll bring this in a little. And this is basically just tacking the tail on with stitches. I'll make a knot in this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, now I'm going to come through here. Kimberly says, good morning. Nashwa, hi Nashwa. Did I say good morning to you? Good morning, Nashwa. Fat raindrops, Mina says. Ray says, hello, Carlana. Hi, Carlana. Good morning, Carlana. I think I missed you. Riri says, I'm glad you got that rain, Mina. Paula loves art. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. All you early birds. You whimsical early birds. All right, now, let's do this one more time. Let's just kind of want to just kind of fold it over each other if I can. It doesn't want to cooperate. Kind of like that. And let's put it through here. Come on, get in there. And oh, I want it down a little more. Then that lets that tail kind of, feathers kind of, this represents feathers here. Can pick this up. Get in there. Yes. And then we're going to put this other piece on like this. Janet Nash is the person who inspired all these whimsical birds. I've been having such fun doing them. I haven't mailed off Chaz's yet either. I haven't been any place for a couple weeks, except for in the house. I've been a house body for the last couple weeks. I didn't do hardly anything yesterday. I did get in here yesterday afternoon and work on this a little, but I got in too late. Oh, dear me. All righty. Let's just come down this way. Tack this on down here. Now I like the black stitching here, but the smaller stitches over here. So I think I'm going to bring my needle through to the other side and maybe elongate those stitches. And I'm trying not to go through the other side because I don't want to mess up these. So I'm trying to hide my thread between the two pieces of fabric. And that seems to be working. I got to get to town one of these days. I got to pay my bills and get to the bank, get to the post office. I want to go thrifting so bad, but I'm trying to hold off on the thrifting until I got this all tied up in here, until I get my rooms all cleaned up here and things organized. There's no sense in dragging in more stuff. One more stitch. Now, I'm pretty happy with this. pretty happy with it. We're gonna put this on right there, and I think I can just stitch it on, and I'm going to pull it up just a little and let some of it hang down, so maybe stitch it through this, maybe the one up one, but I need to bring my thread down to that uneven spot there. It's okay on the other side, but on this side I didn't catch all the fabric. So I want to put my needle in just between the fabrics and bring it right down in here. Just like that. And then maybe right in here. And I don't know if my needle will fit through there. We shall see. It does. And so, let's see what I can do here. Like that. Now let's stitch it in there. Maybe I need to make a knot. Oops. Pull that tail up a little if I can. No, I'm going to have to do it the next time. Pull that tail up so it's easier to make a knot. There we go. The suitcase isn't hanging. There. Well, we'll pick it up in a minute. It isn't going to matter because no matter what way she hangs it, it's gonna, it depends on what way she wants her bird to float. But they're all facing the same direction as I lay it down here. Now, I'm going to take one more, hide one more knot here. Make one more knot in it, if I can. Get in here. Don't fail me now. And then hide my thread. Make sure it's not coming through the other side, and then pull it way up over here. And snip it off. There we go. Give Penelope back the needle for now. Now all I have left to do is it's just paper. And I'm going to put this on one side. And I have to do it so the eye doesn't, this side might have more room. And then I was thinking a piece of that black, and I might have to clip it off a little. I might have to, I don't know what I want to clip off though. Maybe if I fold it like that and put it this way and stitch it on first, maybe. I don't want to cover up the eye. And then put this, glue this on up here. So it'll look something like that. Whoops, it fell out. So let's attach, let's fold this in half. And I gave Penelope my needle. And I'm just going to take a couple little knots in here to hold it. It's not totally in half. It's the bottom's folded up. It's just easier for me to work with. And I need another knot. Come on, it's hard to see the thread. There. And clip that off and clip that off. Now, I think I'll put this on first, and I could stitch that on rather than try to glue it on. I think I'll stitch it. What happened to that other black thread I had? Where did I throw it? It's here somewhere. Here it is. Whoops, is that it? It's the, let me get this away. Here it is. And we're going to stitch that black on, and I might try to kind of fold this in as I stitch it because it doesn't need to be so wide. Something like that. So, what did I do with the needle and the thread? Let me refresh chat. I'm trying to pay more attention to chat, but I get lost in my art. Carlana's here. Nina says, fat raindrops. Kimberly says, good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Stitch It Pam. Good morning, Pam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all the early birds, the whimsical early birds. I'm doing this one for Janet Nash. Lala won it for her. Lala won it for her. Yay. Let's tie a knot in here. And I was going to try to finish it up yesterday afternoon. I got a start on it, but I didn't get a finish. So we're going to finish, and then I'm going to work on one for Lala because she put in Janet's name. I thought that was pretty sweet. I'm going to kind of fold this in a little on itself at the base. Get in there. I'll fold this one in. The more you do these, I think the better they get. the more ideas you have. These are so fun to do. I've enjoyed doing these. Got a little thread hanging there. And got a little thread hanging over here. I should have brought my embroidery scissors in. Oh, that didn't get folded in enough for me. But I still have my needle on there. Don't unthread it. Looks like I have a loop. I'm a good one for having loops. I don't notice them while I'm stitching. And then I try to work them in. And there's so many black threads here anyway, it isn't going to matter too much. Come on. Oh, that's the tail. Let's snip that off. I thought I had that snitched off. There we go. It was the tail, Meri. Good. Yeah. There, that's a little better. So I'm going to stitch this onto here. And I may put a piece of bling on that, but we'll see. We just want to stitch it on. Oh, and see, I get caught the hanger there. Oh, and I unthreaded it. I'm a good one for unthreading my needles. Pull that thread right out. Let's see if I can't thread her up again. And yeah, I get a little DNA on the end of the thread, but I usually snip that part off anyway, so it doesn't get up into there. Now, make sure that I'm okay over on this side. And I am. And I'm only trying to go through one layer of fabric so I don't mess up the stitches on the other side. And let's make a little knot. Get in there. This lace can be, once you double it up, it can be hard to go through. I'm hungry. My brother warmed up the beans and ham last night for supper. I thought I was going to get out of eating them. No, he warmed them up again. He likes his ham and beans. I don't really care. I don't mind the beans alone. I don't care for the ham in it. I don't mind the ham alone, but ham and beans don't jive with me. And I put a little on my plate. He likes zucchini. He likes to slice the zucchinis and put Parmesan cheese on it. And I like those. And I put some of those on my plate, and I put my ham and beans beside them. And he said, "There's a bowl there for your ham and beans." I'm going, "Oh no, I'm fine." I'm fine. I'm liking this. Let's make a little, let's see, I think I'll bring it over just a little and catch the end of this pierogi. And hide it under here, if and I can. All right, and then I think I'm ready to knot this and tie it off. Let's tuck it in. This is for Miss Janet Nash. Hide my needle through the fabric and bring it out over here. There we go. Give it a little tug and snip the thread. If you give it a little tug, it shortens a little, and then you kind of pull it back under the fabric, and that hides it. Now on this side, I'm going to actually, there's a hole in here, but there's not two. So I'm just going to actually glue this on this side with some glossy accent, and then I think it will be done. I think it will be done. Let's go ahead and glue it. And then I'm going to start working on Lala's. Will be very similar. Let's get out the glossy accent. Before I glue it though, let me get something to put under it so that I can move it fairly easy. Hold the phone. I hid all my scrap paper. Here, this will work. Put this on here so you guys can see it better. And I want to just be able to lift this up, but it may not be the best thing to use. Let's find something more flat. Here. This is a canna lily from a couple years ago. I can't find the book, the garden book. I have all this stuff I need to put in my gardening book. I want to get out there and take some pictures. Morning glories are probably blooming all over the place there. I noticed my brother watered yesterday and then it rained. And I haven't been out there pulling the morning glories. And I can just see that they're probably taking over the garden. If I don't get out there and weed, nobody does it. Nobody does it if I don't. All right. My brother's good about going out and picking it, harvesting. He's good about that. He's not good about weeding, and he watered it yesterday, though. He gets after me if I don't water my front porch flowers. He was getting after me this morning. I said, it rained. God watered them for me. He said, God didn't water underneath the porch plants because it's kind of under the roof and they don't get as much water. And well, that's true, but they still get some water. All right, I'm just going to hold this here for a minute while I look at chat. hold it with my left hand so I can use my right hand to refresh chat. I want to welcome you all in. Thank you for spending a Tuesday morning with me. Who walked in here? Angela and Leona Jean. Hi, Angela. Snyder, cute bounty bird. This is going to go to Janet Nash. Hi, Leona Jean. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for popping in and saying good morning to us. And there's Becky with all of her wavy hands. And what is the blue? Those icons are too small. What are the little blue things? Are they, what are they? Good morning, Becky. It's good to see you. Kimberly's here, Paula, Angela, Becky, Mina, Pam, Nashwa, Rhonda, Riri. Good morning, Riri. Kimberly. Is anybody I missed? Yeah. All right. I think I can leave it like this for now. That might be a little top heavy though. So let's flip it over this way and see what I can put on the other side. It still might be top heavy. What do I have here? I was going through my bling yesterday. My bits and bots. I've got this. Ooh, I kind of like that on there. You can't see it too much. It's kind of like little glass plastic. I kind of like it there. I wonder if that would make it less top heavy. It might make it more so. I got a button. Oh, I've got this flat piece. It has a bead in it, though. I mean, what could I put in there? Put a little bow in there. Not black thread. Let me look. Maybe with this yellow thread. I have a little piece left here. That's part of my tassel. Now let's just use a piece. Thread that through. Give me enough to make a bow. And then pull it a little shorter. And then I'll put some glossy accents on that. I might have to snip that some more. Let's put glossy accent on the bow before I put it on, so it doesn't untie. Come on. What are y'all up to today on a Tuesday? What are your plans for the day? We might go shopping today. I'm not sure. I have to go one of these days. I was thinking if we didn't go shopping, I would make some chocolate chip cookies. But I really don't have, I need 2 cubes of butter. And I've got 1 1/4 cube. I guess I could get by with that. Don't need all that butter in there, I guess. But then I don't have any butter for other things. So we need to go shopping. I've got some other butter, but it's old, and I'm afraid that it's probably too old. And I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. I'll put this back in here for a sec. Let's look at chat. Oh, you got my head in there. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I have to get my head down there to see what I'm doing. So sorry. You see all my white hair? Can't hide the white hair. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm sure glad I don't have to dye it anymore. Ew! Put the shoe polish in your hair. I like to just wash it. I'm thinking about getting it cut short, but I kind of like it longer. And if I want it shorter, I can just pull it up on top of my head and put a clip in it, which is what I mostly do. Angela says, good morning, Kimberly and Paula. Dental cleaning. Mina has a dental appointment, get her teeth clean. Leona Jean is working today. Paula's heading to work. Oh, you guys, I came down here to Nebraska as a reluctant retiree. I was not ready to retire. But let me tell you, after, this is my, actually, I came down here in 2016, and this is 2023, so I've been down here 7 years. And I've gradually acclimated to it. Although working wouldn't be such a bad thing, but it's nice to have your own time. I'm in my 70s. I'm in my 70s, so it's time to retire, right? But I kind of admire you gals that still go out, get up early in the morning, get your blood moving, and get to work. Angela says, after we have some Meri chocolate chips. I put them on. We had in the freezer some. I tell you, I've been having to hunt for things to eat. We haven't been shopping for about a month, and but I went in the freezer and I found this bag of dark chocolate chips, and I like dark chocolate, but I don't like it as chips. I like milk chocolate chips, and but boy, these were good. And my brother buys ice cream, and he mostly eats it. I mostly don't bother his ice cream. He likes to make his root beer floats and everything. But last night, after those beans and ham, I said, I need dessert. So I robbed some of his ice cream and put some of those chocolate chips on it. But I don't think I can make, unless, well, we'll see what he wants to do. If we go shopping today, I probably won't make the cookies. But if we wait till tomorrow or Thursday to go shopping, I'll tell him, would you get some butter down at the store? It's probably a little bit more expensive down here, but we need some butter. I can't bake without, I can't make cookies without butter. I can bake cinnamon rolls, though, with no butter and cinnamon rolls. Well, you could put a little with the cinnamon on the inside, but I usually don't do that. I just use sugar and brown sugar and, well, brown sugar. I usually don't put butter on the inside when I roll up my cinnamon rolls. Becky says, tonight, Scott and I are attending a free seminar on retirement. Yeah, it's getting up there, isn't it, Becky? Scott is probably looking forward to retiring, huh? Let's see. I'm going to put this a little bit higher up in here and let that bow, I don't want it to hang down in the eyes, so I think I'll let the bow kind of go up on top. We'll put that right in there. Whoops. That soaks right through the lace. And I'm going to have to just leave it a little. see if I can't pull these a little tight without getting them sticky. Ah. All right, we're going to let that sit for a minute. Sooner is better, Mina says. He's not looking forward to retirement. No, he is afraid he will not feel fulfilled at home. Well, you know, I do understand that because I was reluctant to retire. I liked, you know, I have to say I liked the work more than I liked the people that I worked with. Because I was, is Scott still contracting? I was contracting. And when you contract, you're never quite part of the company. You're usually the first to go. But I'm grateful now that I'm down here because I look at everything that everybody has gone through with COVID and everything. And I'm so glad I wasn't up there in Wisconsin all by myself with all that COVID stuff going on. I'm much more comfortable down here with at least some family. But I do understand him feeling that way, Becky, because if you've worked all your life, you know, and or most of your life. There's Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Teresa. Good morning. Scott's contract ended on Sunday, and they still have not hired him on. His paperwork is stuck in a server in Italy. Well, there you go. Let's just kick those Italians a little and say, Scott needs a full-time job. Yeah. When I first came down here, I was sketching up in Hastings. I was doing a little urban sketching. Hastings is a town where we go do most of our shopping. And there was a little camera shop, and I was outside because it was such a cute little building. And I was sketching, and the owner came out and was sweeping the steps. And so I showed him my sketches, and he asked me to come on inside, and he was showing me his cameras. And there was another fellow that walked in that worked for, and some of you may be familiar with this, some of you may not. There's not in Hastings, but in Grand Island, the town where they have the Hobby Lobby, there's a big case engineering manufacturing plant. It's called CASE, C-A-S-E. And they make farm equipment. And his friend that walked in was an IT manager. And we were talking about IT because they asked me what type of work I did and everything. And of course, I worked mostly on the older legacy systems and business systems. I didn't have any of the cool school stuff that goes on in the world today. But he was telling me, the guy that worked for Case, the IT, he was actually a manager, and he was saying that everything that they do to like get projects through and everything, they have to have approval of the people that I think they were either in Sweden or Switzerland or some foreign country. And he says, I can't just do what needs to be done. I have to. And so I understand stuff getting stuck in Italy too. Well, I think I can move this and get started on Lala's. This is for Janet, her little whimsical bird, and it's got a globe, a camera, and a suitcase. And this bird's traveling. So that's going to go off to Janet. And then this other one, I need to stitch. Maybe I'll do that down. This one's going to go to Chaz. And I did this one the other day, and I had a giveaway, and Chaz won it. I love the dove on there. And it hangs too. It's more of a golden bird. Yeah, let's stitch that down a little more before I get started on Lala's. Yeah, I'm just doing whimsical birds today. This one's a little poofier. And I'm trying to figure out how to do the borderless print on my computer. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. It has an app that goes with it. The Epson printer has an app. I think I have just a little left. I might have enough if I am careful, because I just want to tack that hanging piece down a little better right in here. And to see it's on there, but it's not on there. The top part of it isn't on there. So let me go through here. Go through there. And we'll snip that off. Make a little knot. And kind of stitch this down a little. So it's a little more secure. And my whimsical bird is up there hanging on the camera stand, which is a clothes hanger. A clothes holds on to hang. It's one of those tripod things. And it has 3 arms that stretch out, and you put your hangers on the arms. And it works really good as a tripod for a camera. And then on the other 2 arms, I've got an owl the smallest owl that I made with Becky. I've got an insect angel butterfly, a regular tassel, my bird, a stuffed fish, and then I've got an Avon piece that says Life's Journey. What do I have here? Is that a loopy thing? What is this? Looks like I looped something. I'm not going to try to get it out. I looped a thread in there. See, that's the thing. Sometimes my threads get caught in here. There's a thread caught in there. Or is that part of the ribbon? That's part of the ribbon. We'll leave that. We'll leave it. It's ribbon, so it kind of holds on to it good. But let's not. I think that's part of the hanger. This ribbon here is part of the piece here. There's another one over here. How did that get in there? Did I do that just now while I was stitching? No, I'm just going to leave it. I might snip this part off. Let's snip it a little. There. All right, I think this is pretty secure. I'm going to knot it again. Just like so. And hide my thread. This one goes to Chaz. And Chaz is in Australia. Okay, there we go. It's got a butterfly for a tail. And it's got a feathery crown up here, a jewelry crown. And I'm not sure I'm digging the eyes on it, but you know what? They are what they are. Here's the other end of that. I'm going to snip this a little too. There. Okie dokie. Let's put this one over with the other one. Now we're going to work on Lala's here, and I had things out and it gets shoved around. I had a piece. Here's the ribbon. Here's the stuffing. And I've already made the little mark in it. That looks a little off center though. A little off center. Let's just do a little snip here. Just enough to get some ribbon through it, which I've started doing when I start stitching it. And Lala's is going to be similar to Janet, the same wings. Here's one wing, and I have to cut the wings down a little because they're too large. Actually, I'm going to cut them separately because I want to save that. And let's just a wing here, a wing, a wing, a wing, and let's see, I think I want to save that. Yep, I'm losing stuff over here. That wing's a little smaller. Maybe I should make this one a little smaller. One wing bigger than the other one. About the same size. So there's the wings. And here's the hanger. The hanger I want to put in here while I'm stitching. And so let's fold it and put it through and pin it, I think. Ooh, we could let it hang out the bottom. I might let it do that. Be easier to stitch too. Let's spread it out a little. Like that. I like that. Let's pin that. But make sure I have my two fabrics matching. That makes a difference. Might have to trim it a little. And these wings over here. I might give this one a butterfly tail. I've got a butterfly here, a tatted butterfly. I need to make more of these. I'm using them up. All right, so I need the nose that I cut, but I probably have lost it in this mess of stuff here. Put this over here for now. Where's your nose? Guess I'm going to have to cut another one. I lost the nose. The nose knows where it went. I don't see it here. It was a little square. We'll just cut another one. And I'll fold it like this. fold it in one more time. And then it gets fit into here. In there. Right into there. Next, I'm going to put it the other way. Have that open. The open, it's seamed there. It's on the fold. But I want it facing down. Looks more like a mouth. I'm going to put it right into here. If and I can. The beak. I called it a nose. Now, I should have threaded my needle before I did all of that. My needle. What did I do with my needle? It's right here. And black embroidery floss. I'm hungry. Let's look at chat. I was thinking I should have made me a piece of toast this morning. I woke up about, what? It was probably about 2:45 when that storm woke me up. Between 2:30 and 2:45. And I was online for a little bit, but I was getting hungry and I thought, what can I make? And I sat there and I didn't make anything. And now I'm hungry again. Let's see if I can just open this up this way without much of a problem. Oops. Uh-oh. I knocked you guys in the head. Sorry about that. Dishes are going, Becky said. The laundry's going. The bed is made. Now, I can watch for a bit. Becky, you're getting a lot of work done. Well, after supper, I did the dishes. I had some towels, kitchen towels and kitchen washcloths, cloths that I use in the kitchen, dishcloths. I had those in the dryer, and so I folded those, and then I had a set of my own leggings, and I put those in the washer, and I washed them, and I think I put them in the dryer, but I need to pull them out of the dryer and put them away. I just roll my leggings up. Let's see, let's go in this way. I just roll them up into a roll. That's how I do my leggings. All right, we're going to do couple little stitches here. And get this nose stitched in. Whoops, I pulled that right out. Let's go in again. Back inside it a little bit more. Hi, Joyce. Good morning, Joyce. Hi, Chaz. Chaz, I still have your... Oh, I knocked something on the floor. I still have your bird. I wanted to secure that bottom embellishment a little better, so I did that this morning. I'll be going to the post office. So I got Janet's done. I'm working on Lala's right now. So we'll get it mailed sometime this week. I was telling the gals here that I haven't been to the post. I haven't been out. We haven't gone grocery shopping for about a month. Well, I keep pulling that thread out. And I haven't been going any place. I've been a homebody the last few weeks. I've been trying to get myself organized, and Now don't pull it out this time, Meri, before you get it knotted here. But I'll get it to the post office. I want to get them mailed. You should get your giveaways mailed, Meri. I have giveaways from last year to mail. I think with Janet's, I'm going to, I did a painted an envelope, and I don't want to send the envelope. I want to put it inside of another envelope, and I think I'll put that bird with it. She might have a larger package. I hope it gets to her fine. I might have to pay a little bit more postage. Get this beak in there without messing it up. Come on, Meri. Don't mess it up. Get in there. Got a bit of a straight nose there. That's how it's going to be, because I'm not going to fool with it anymore. I want to get it stitched in there. And you can see the black mark I had there. Oops. It'll show on the nose, but I'm going to do blanket stitches around there. And I actually used a colored thread on Janet's. I'm going to use a black thread to do the back stitching on there. See, I've got that. Oh well, it'll get covered up, I think. Alrighty, I'm going to do the, not the back stitching, the blanket stitch here. Oh, I catch all this stuff on it. Extra threads. I didn't do that right. I'll just make a, yeah, I guess I always have trouble with that first one. Never quite what I want. But I'm not going to complain too much because I just want to get it done. Things out of my way. Oh. And it still picks up stray stuff. I don't know where it finds it. Found an extra thread in there. So Becky's being a busy bee this morning. Some of you are heading out to work. Thank you for stopping in and saying good morning. Let's refresh chat again. Chaz is here. I have been busy. So is Becky. Kimberly's here. Chaz says, hi, mods and fibs. Good morning, Mina. Mina says, I retired early to take care of my sister who had pulmonary fibrosis. I thank God I had enough points to retire. Yep. Well, when you have to care for family, it matters. I didn't really have to care for family. My brother and I kind of take care of each other. He gives me a roof over my head, but you know, I keep saying I probably would have been homeless if I didn't have. He lost his significant other. She passed away, and he said I lost my job, and well, it really wasn't a job; it was a contract. I don't want to dwell on that too much. Sometimes I think about it though, and I'm going, I need to forget about it. It happened years ago. And as Becky says, we don't live there anymore. Why do I let that stuff, you know, get to me? I didn't really, it wasn't just me, it was everybody. I mean, not everybody, but it was several of us. So it wasn't just my issue. But I didn't appreciate it anyway. I miss the work. But I enjoy getting up in the morning and doing this. Having my own hours. I don't have to answer to anybody. Now I'm going to come up through here. We're just going to do a couple running stitches across the base there. Smaller running stitches. Catch these in here. If and I can. And right in there. And this is really the hardest part, is getting that nose and closing this up. This is the hardest part. The rest of it's fairly easy. Now I think I can take this pin out. And I want to make sure this all matches up here. It does pretty much. Now I'm going to go back to my stitches here. See that first stitch, I don't get it. I should probably come under there, but we're going to leave it. And the rest of my stitches I do fine. I need to do better first stitches. It makes an X though, so I'm happy with an X. And then I knock these scissors off. Lala works too. She doesn't, she's been coming in the last couple times, but she works during the day. Let me go down to the bottom of chat here. Meri, I know how you feel. I had to stop work. It frustrated me for a long time. Chas is talking. She says, I love my job, and now I'm like a budding artist. Well, you know, I think I did not do as much art, and I certainly didn't live stream. I did a few videos. I was still working in 2013, and I did some videos, but I didn't do as many. And when I said I was still working, I moved down here in June of 2016. Oh, no, what do we got here? Did I pull that all the way through? What did I do? It looks like I missed a loop here. Can I get out of this? What did I do? don't know how I did that. I'm going to unthread my needle. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just going to pull this up a little more. Let's come through here. There. Okay. I goofed it somehow. Let my needle untwist a little. Caught it before it got too bad. I seem to be not catching it right. That's too, what am I doing? Pull it a little tighter. There. What are you doing, Meri? I don't know. I didn't get it trimmed right on the line, but it's hiding it in here. Got a little line there, but I'm going to leave it. On these type of pieces, you don't have to worry about perfection so much. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm not going to. Not going to be worrying about it. And I looked at the Hobby Lobby. I have the Hobby Lobby app, and I thought I might go up there, but I don't know. I don't know if they did that in all the stores, or it's just the store I go to. I don't see as many like Tim Holtz, and if anything's on sale, it's usually of the paper craft stuff. It's usually the Paper Studio. I haven't been seeing stamps on sale. And a couple years ago, or a year or so ago, they got rid of all the Strathmore papers and the journals, and all they have now is that Mester touch stuff that I don't, it's cheap. It's, the journals aren't what they are. I've been kind of disappointed in Hobby Lobby lately. And I think I heard that they got rid of the, I don't know. I haven't actually seen that though, so maybe I won't say more. All right, now I'm going to, I think they're going through some changes. At least they are in the store that I go to. All right, now I'm going to come through here, and I'm going to do a running stitch around to the nose at least. I've got a running stitch up here, so I might complete that. And I think I have enough thread to do that. I hope. We'll see. So I haven't been going up to Hobby Lobby, because what's the use of going there if they don't have the stuff that I like? They have their home goods and other stuff, but their fabric. But I usually go for Tim Holtz and stamps and die cuts and stuff like that. I can probably get it online, but you have to pay the shipping with Hobby Lobby. and there's something I want, and I'm looking for it. I can find it on Amazon, but I have to buy some that I already have to go with it. But that's that Tim Holtz collage tissue, and it's the photographs. It's photographs that he's got in collage tissue. But what I find, I can find single packs of it from people that I tried. Simon Says Stamp, but I don't know. I can't get my login to work with Simon Says Stamp. All right, I didn't want to go up that far. I'm going to take it out to here. I want to come back and come in here. I want the eye to go in here. And then there's a couple of shops that care, and I'm looking for just a single row. I don't want to buy a bundle, because in the bundle is stuff I already have, the birds and some other that I already have. And I don't want more of that. I want the photograph stuff, and I'm going, I don't know if I could trust a new store that I don't know, you know, a mom and pop store. And I think Joann's carries it. I don't know, but I have to get it online. All right, we're going to come through underneath here. Maybe I'll just kind of go back in there, and I'm going to come up here and take a stitch right in there. Just one. A little stitch. And then I'm going to do a knot like that, and then maybe I'll come back down in here. Maybe down, I'll clear down to there. Ah, I unthreaded it. Too short of threads, Mary. I can get that in there. There. Now, I'm happy with that. Let's see if I can't hide this thread. I have to thread it up again. Where did you go? And of course I didn't get them all in there. All I want to do is hide it. I'm going to go in here and hide it. Get it in there. Okie dokie. Now, I've got long stitches over here that I really do like. I'm going to put the eye in there. But I got these little short stitches in here. And I want more long stitches over here. So I'm going to come back in with this other thread. And I might do the eyes too. And I'm going to thread the needle. Have to do the eye on both sides though. Well, all right. And I think I'll draw the eye on there first. Helps me. And let's trim this. There. And like he's got kind of a straight beak going down there on this guy. Which birds can look like that? And I wanted to draw the eye. So right about here. Right about here. Make a little line like that. All right, now on the other side, he'd be right about in there. Right about there. There. I'm happy with that. All right, let's do this side first. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I am too, Chaz. I am too. I would not. I look back on those years and I think, man, I don't think I would want to have been up there in Wisconsin while all that COVID stuff was going on by myself. You feel the same way about your Hobby Lobby? Yeah. I don't know. At one point, I had found online where the Green family that owns Hobby Lobby, the guy was going to give it away. And it was in the news. I mean, I found that on news sites. That wasn't just idle chatter. That was in the news. And it seemed like after that was announced, and I don't know if they ever went through with that, but it seems like things have gone downhill a little. I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know what's going on, if it's internal stuff going on, but I know they aren't the same store that they were a few years ago. And I first noticed it when they got rid of their, because I liked all that Strathmore paper, and I can still get it at Dick Blick, but you know, the journals, and you can get paper online. I do like to shop retail if I can, but you know, if they don't support the stuff that you like, well then what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Run. Go someplace else, I guess. I think that's a pretty cute eye. I am tempted on Chaz's. It's pretty well stitched in there. But I am so tempted to get rid of this white. I don't really care for it in there. And I could probably snip it all out. It's fleece. I might play with that offline a little. I think it makes the eye look scary. So Chaz, you aren't getting this quite yet. Looks like I need to work with this a little more. You aren't getting this quite yet. I might hang something around the neck, but I'm not happy with the eyes. I might redo them before I send it to you. I don't want a bird with scary eyes. I think the eyes here are much cuter. Cuter eyes, bird eyes. All right, we're going to go through to the other side. and do them here, and then we're going to take that running stitch down there. This one's going much faster. What time is it? It's till 8. Mina says, if you haven't already, oh, thank you, Mina. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you, Mina, for saying that. I appreciate them. And do that when you go to other channels too. You know, support the, but you guys are good about it. You know, when I go to chats, you guys leave thumbs up. And if you have time, leave comments afterwards. I don't always get comments made. I get more comments made on posts than I do on videos that I watch. It's a little bit harder to leave comments if you watched a video, unless there's something you want to say. Janet Nash is good about leaving comments when she watches video, when she watches stuff. I'm always getting comments from Janet Nash. I appreciate her so much. And she's the one who inspired all these little birdies. I think I can call this eye pretty much done. I'm happy with it. But we're going to go back into these running stitches and elongate them. So let me come back down through over to here. And maybe I'll catch this. Doesn't look like that part of that nose is on there too well. So I'm going to bring it through and catch it around there. He'll have a little black up around the spot on his nose. That's okay. Have a little black thread up here. I'll bring it around this way. And get it clear through. It's okay on this side, but it's not okay on the other side. Maybe I'll just make another blanket stitch here. Like that, and it'll look like it belongs there. And then I want to come like that. I don't know if that should be okay on that side. Yeah. And then I want to start elongating these stitches here. My hand. This little birdie seems to be going faster. Yeah, much happier. Alrighty. So let's make a little knot here and hide my thread and put the wings on. Okie dokie. And I'm going to take that out and the wings I'm going to stitch on with running stitches with this thread. This is a nice thread. And this tube, I don't know, I think I got this at the thrift store. But on those yarn cakes that I had, in the center of the cake, I have my label. And I put up a short on a really neat way to get that label in there. But if I pull that label out, that hole will close up again. So when I push the label out, I'm going to use this tube to put in and let the label come out. I'm hoping that'll work. This tube looks about the right size. And so I double my thread. Get it a little longer. And we are going to do a hidden knot here by threading both threads through the needle, and I might need to thread them through one at a time. It depends. Sometimes I can get them both through, sometimes I can't. And I'm going to thread it offline so I can see. He's talking about something in there. There we go. And when you do a hidden knot, you have your loop at the end. Your open ends are through the eye of the needle. And you just need to make a little stitch in here. Right there. And bring it through. And pull it through the loop. And that knots it. And you don't have to worry about making a... I really like that method. All right, we're just going to do a little running stitch down this way. Stitch this wing on. That pin is in the way. Pull it out now. I don't know what I have there, but we'll see. Now on that other one, I did not like the stitching that I did up here, so I took my green thread and did kind of satin stitches there. I guess I might do that again because this is still open, but I'll do it last. And when you stitch with a double thread, you have a more prominent, your thread shows up better because it's more of it. Okay, there. This needle is fairly long, so I can do several stitches at once. But it's harder to pull through. There we go. Ah, look at the little birdie. Got a thread there. All right, so now we're going to go through to the other side and do the wing on the other side. But I need to place it. And I think this one's longer for some reason. It is. So let's cut this one a little shorter. That's better. Right in there. See if I can do it without pinning it. And it's okay if it slants a little, because wings slant. All right, so now I want to come through over to here. There we go. And do running stitch on this side. Ooh, I didn't quite catch that. See if I can't come under it. There. Now there's some green leaves in here. So what you see in there is print on the fabric. That's not stray thread. That kind of threw me at first. This birdie's for Lala, because she suggested Janet's name. So I said, well, I'll send you one too, but I got to make it. And that's what I said to Karen. Karen, I want to send you a birdie, but I have to make him yet. And there's a couple other of you that have done things for me. Allie Kay comes to mind. I've been wanting to finish that Dee Dee bobblehead doll. It's sitting over there unfinished. I didn't work on my unfinished my progress projects. No, I gotta quit calling them unfinished. But I got started on this because Janet inspired me. Gosh, I think I'm ready for the tail. I'll do the stitching across the top here. This one's going fairly fast. I didn't put a second color on it, but I think, well, I might do some green around the eye. Make that little circle around the eye. So he's not quite done yet. And then I'll put some type of charms on him. Do his tail. Do a little stitch here. Come under there and let's go up to the band up here. And we're going to do some kind of satin stitches around here, just kind of long stitches. Kind of hides that open spot. Now my thread gets twisted up. Becky says, I'm thinking I may go thrifting on my own today since we had that seminar tonight and I still want to go thrifting. Do it, Becky. Go. I like to watch Becky's thrifting videos. She always finds the neatest stuff. Go, Becky, go. I'd like to go, but I've got to straighten up here first. I've been telling myself, and we've got a stormy day today. I've got to get my stuff straightened up before I drag any more stuff in here, my brother says. Yes, I've got several things that are coming from Amazon yet, though, because from Prime Day. They messaged me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's stuck. Why is it stuck? They messaged me and said my order that was supposed to come today isn't coming till, gosh, I think they said the 28th. I'm going, why? Uh-oh, this is messed up here. Let's see if I can get it out. No, it's, what did I do? Not edit. Uh-oh. Can't get it in, can't get it out. There we go. It's that second thread, the hanging, the thread here that was caught. So my goal is to get everything straightened up here before I go thrifting anymore. I just can't bring any more stuff in here till I get what I have straightened up. I'm going to take a stitch this way. And take a knot in here. I like that. And I'm pretty happy with this side. Maybe take a knot over here. Like I did over there. Kind of close up the side seams. There we go. And let's hide this. Let's come in here and hide it under the wing. Teresa says, my coffee is going out on me. Oh, your coffee maker? I guess it's back to innocent coffee for me. Innocent coffee? What's innocent coffee? I don't know what innocent... This hanger's not quite as long. She's either going to have to... It's flat enough she can put it in a journal, but, well, we'll see what I put up here. But if she wants to hang it on something, you might need to put another thread through there, unless she hangs it on a hook, maybe. But I wanted these ribbons to show down at the bottom. Now I think on mine I had the charm coming down from the neck or the nose. I can't remember. On Janet's, the charm comes down from in here. All right, so one more thing I want to do is I want to put a green circle around the eyes like I did on, let's get Janet's out. Let's see how Janet's is doing. This is Janet's. Uh-oh. And it's got some travel charms. It's got a globe, a suitcase, and a camera. This bird's going on a vacation. Vacation to the seaside, Janet. And see, I put this green kind of frames off the eyes there. That's what I want to do. But I also brought that down there. Well, I think on Lala's, I'll leave that. Well, I could put a little bit of green thread down there. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do it. What time is it? It's 8:01. I'm only going until 9 o'clock. I think Calico Kate comes on. Now I could do gold thread rather than green. Let's do gold thread around the eye. Maybe bring it down. Let's do some gold. I've got gold right here in my hand. And I might do that and then stop, because I'll have to find charms and what I want to put on the head and tail. I think for the tail, that we're going to do this on the tail, and maybe some of that black lace again. Well, of course, I got threads all over the place here. Let me throw these away. Well, I might save that black. See, this black lace just really sets it off, and I'll do two to make it one this way and then one poking out from the back. I don't want to hide too much of my butterfly, but I might finish this offline. I want to do a little journaling today, a little art in my July, but let's go ahead and do the circle around the eye. I'd like to go to the little quilt store that we have and see if there's a new piecework magazine in. I have a feeling there is. I don't need fabric as much, but I might check and see what kind of charms they have. Oops. We don't want to twist this up. Hold on a minute. I don't want to get it too twisty. Got to grab a hold of it down here. There we go. Yeah, I got 3 threads. You don't have to worry so much when you do this type of stitching with separating your threads. If you were doing needlework, you'd want to separate the strands and untwist them. Chaz says, nice. The Whit Sundays have a few beautiful islands also. Beck, which islands? Becky says, Lord Isle Island. What are you guys talking about? Teresa said, Becky said, Peter's video on the Australian islands. Which Peter? No. Oh my, it's so beautiful. What Peter was that? Peter's Island, or Peter's video. Oops, I didn't get that threaded. Let's do that again. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. Is that Peter Draws? Is that Peter Draws? Is that this channel? I haven't been watching a whole lot lately. Becky's going to go thrifting today, she said. I know. I get the urge to go. I'd like to go to that little antique store. Oh, that's not right. I'd like to go to that little antique store again, and do a video from it, but I just can't bring any more stuff home until I get what I have all straightened up. That's going to take me a while. I'm working on it. Let's take a little knot in here. Just a little stitch. This birdie's for Lala. I can't finish it today because I have to decide what kind of, I need to find something for the top of the head and what I want to hang down. Now on that one, I did back stitching when I did the eyes, so I think I'll do back stitching here. Around here. Or it's more of a stem stitch, but because I kind of come halfway up when you do a stem stitch. It's not a true back stitch. It's a back stitch variation. But don't catch your thread, Meri. No. Hi, did I say hi, Sherry Dan? It's my chat. My chat doesn't always scroll. No. I was thinking it'd be fun to do an owl this way. Wouldn't it be fun to make an owl this way? Maybe after I get my giveaways all done, I'll do an owl. Not today, but I think a stitched owl. And that wouldn't be hard to do. You would need to cut your fabric like this, maybe more roundy down in there. Give him the pointy ears, don't have to be way pointy, they could be round in there. Not too round, but, and then do the big eyes and the nose. And an eye, and an eye, and a tail. Put a tail on him. The tail could be tatted. And then on the back of him, let's just do it like this. Or I don't even have to, I can bring this circle up like this and just bring this one up this way, kind of make him round. We want his ears on there. But on the back where his tail is, on the front, the tail would come through this way, and then on the back, it could come this way, and you could, do some sort of something on the back here, or the back of the owl. And you could, you could do a lot with an owl. It'd be fun to get some scrap fabric and do an owl like this. I'm enjoying this. You could do horses and dogs and cats and people, flowers. I think I'm enjoying this. I think I'm enjoying making these little creatures. Ooh, you could do bugs too. A little Christmas mouse. I have to laugh because I said this the other day when I was streaming, but we've seen so many Christmas in July videos, DIYs, Christmas in July. I thought, if Christmas is in July, if we do Christmas in July, should we do New Year the 1st of August? I was thinking about maybe doing that and doing a New Year's zine. I was sorting through my stuff and I found my 2022 extra papers that I didn't get folded into zines. And I think, you know, I should do a 2023 New Year. Let's see, this one I want to bring down into here, I think, right into, I want to do a running stitch. So let's bring it up here a little, hold on. Let's bring it right in there. And so I've been thinking about doing a zine again. I found a whole stack of those 2022 zines that I really, I didn't get them all sent out. I think I sent out 15 or 20 of them, but I had more than that. And maybe instead of sending Christmas cards or postcards, maybe I'll send New Year's zines. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I have my own printer now. I'm trying to figure out how to do the borderless. I haven't mastered that yet on that printer. Yeah, I'm happy with him. And after he gets something here on the head, we'll put this button here for now. No, not the button. What should I put up there? Just a little piece of fabric? No, something to crown him. All I have out are buttons here. I need to find, I'd like to use this earring, but it's too clunky. I like it a lot, but it's way too clunky for these little birds. It's a clip-on earring. It's too clunky, but I'll use him on one of my little stuffed dolls someday. I found him when I was looking for stuff. All right, do I want to bring this all the way up? I think I do. We may not have enough to do the other side, but that doesn't matter. All right, we're going to go through on the other side here. And don't catch it on the feet. Like that. So I'm liking that. Now let's bring this back down around here and then around the eye, but I don't know if I have enough to do all that. And twist my needle. I'm hungry. I think I'm going to make me a melted cheese sandwich after chat here, after I stream. I'm hungry for a cheese sandwich. Hot cheese. I miss my bagels. I usually have bagels for breakfast. Bagels and either cream cheese or melted cheese. Pecans on them. Apple with the cream cheese on twisted crackers. I miss all that. We need to go to the grocery store. I'm getting hungry. All right. So now I guess I will have enough to do the eye. I'm going to back stitch around the eye. And that's probably all I'll do on this bird this morning. I want to bring a yellow thread through here. But I'll do that when I do the tail. Let's untwist this thread again. Let's see if I can't do back stitch around the eye here. Or stem stitch or whatever. Stem stitch is when you back stitch, you kind of meet the other one. When you do a stem stitch, you kind of go halfway through. You don't meet the other end. And I've been doing more of a stem stitch than a back stitch. That seems to work for me. Oh, what did I do? I caught that. Did I catch that? It's not too bad, I think. This circle's a little closer to the eye, but that's how it happened. It still works. It still works. Right in there. So Calico Kate, I think, is coming on at 9. And I saw her notification. I think she's going to be working with iCads. Was that what I saw? iCads. And Kathy Berg, this is Tuesday. Kathy and Colleen will be on. Let's do one more little catch this one in here. This gold is a little closer to the eye than on this side, but it's still okay. So let's give this a little knot and hide the thread. Now, and just hide the thread in between the fabric here. Doesn't matter where you come out, about an inch away, an inch or an inch and a half. Give Penelope back her needle. And give this a little tug. And then your thread is hidden in there. So there we go. Now on the tail, what happened to my, I threw it away over here. I think I'm going to do a butterfly. I'll get loose threads away. My butterflies are here. Some of these might have fallen out what I was going to send to Danny and Arlene. I'm going to have to make some more. I'm going to put it in there. And the little black wings. Like so. Maybe this one pointing down this way. And maybe down a little, point it this way. And then on the other side, this one pointing up this way. Like that. And then I need something for the head and for the little hanger. But we'll do that. If I don't get it done today, I'll do it. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow morning. But I want to do a little journaling this morning. So let me come out and look at chat, and then I'll move on. You can say hello to Penelope. Where's that other pin? That's not it. This is it. This is the one I stick in the glossy accent. There. I'm going to have to get some more glossy accent. All right. I still have a $5 coupon left from Amazon. Maybe I'll order some glossy accent. All right. Let me refresh my chat. Top chat. Live chat. Uh-oh. No chat. What happened to my chat? Top chat. Did I get rid of chat? I don't see any chat. Wait, let me refresh my video. I didn't delete chat, did I? Can I do that? Huh. I don't see any chat except for Teresa. Do you guys see the prior chat? All I see is what Teresa said. Good morning, I'm sorry. Oh, am I in a, I'm not in my, hold on, let me just refresh my whole YouTube. Hold on, I'm lost. I'm finding my way back home. Your current live stream. Click on that. No, I'm not seeing all the prior chat. Do you guys see any of the prior chat? All I see up at the top is Teresa Church says good morning. Oh, you know what? I bet I'm not on the live. I'll bet I'm not on the live. I should be on the live, on the red dot. I'm on the red dot. Aren't I? Yeah. What do you guys see in chat? Do you guys see all of your chat? I only see Teresa where Teresa says good morning. I'm not saying much because of the brace on my hands. Oh, Teresa, you take care of yourself. Chaz says yes. What happened? What happened to my chat? Somebody say something to me. Can you guys see all the prior chat? Can you scroll back? I can only scroll back about 4 people. Somebody say something. Am I live? It says I'm live. It says I'm on the red dot. Live chat. Oh, there you are. Oh, I don't know. It was hiccuping someplace on my tablet. Now I can see everybody. No, I don't. I only see Teresa. Kimberly says, I noticed that Teresa. It's all gone above. Somehow it got deleted. It's all gone up above, isn't it? Teresa says, there's something new that YouTube is doing. After a certain point, you don't see chat anymore. Really? I wonder if it shows. I wonder if it shows in the processed video. I don't like that they hide the prior chat because I scroll back to read you guys' chat. If I don't keep up with what you're saying, and if they delete it, I can't catch up with you. Chaz said it's not gone for her. Well, I see now, as you guys are chatting now, I see about 25 comments. Mina says she still has the chat on her screen. That's interesting. Well, I guess if I lose it on one, maybe I'll still have it on another. I don't know. All right. Well, I can't review chat if they take it away. I hope they don't get any bright ideas of doing that. Hide prior chat. Because, you know, sometimes I don't get out to review chat for like a half an hour or so. Okay, these are my test prints. I have my July journal. Let me see. Someplace in here I have my July journal. Oh, did I put those in? Where's my July? Oh, you know, you see me cleaning off my desk again. Here's fabric. Here it is. It was underneath the fabric. I want to see what I have in here for pictures. I don't remember if I put any of those pictures in here. We'll see. I don't think I did. This is my July desk journal. I got, oh yeah, I put the church in there and the school. I guess I did. Did I put? Yeah, I did. So this is just a test page. I'm not going to repeat it. I'll put it someplace else. I was going to do that. The other thing I want to do in here, let's put this toward the back. This starts August here. I might have to put a couple more pages in. Is I have these little scrappies. I have a bee around here. I don't know what happened to Dee Dee's bee. It's here someplace. It flew away. It was here. No. It's here. I'll find it. It might have fallen underneath of the glass mat. I have a bee from Dee Dee, a bee sticker I want to put there. So what I want to do, I'm going to save that out. Oh, I've got to get a jar for my brushes. I get all my brushes. I cleaned them and I don't set them up until they're dry. I really need another jar for them. There's thread and glue stick and thread. I have another brush here. Put that one in there. I'll want one out. Maybe I'll keep that one out. Maybe. And this is, all right. And these are things that I'm using for my birds here. I'm going to put these in here. That's just tape thing. Release paper. Little buttons and such. I'm not quite done with them. Alrighty. We're just going to fold them up in this piece of fabric and shove them to the side. So I'm not done with those yet. What I want to do in here, Deborah Brown, yeah, maybe on this side, is I have these scrap pieces. And I thought it would be fun to do some whimsical something or others here. Like this could be a person. Or this looks like a cow. This looks like a bull. Oh, bull! Let's see. The thread's hanging down. It actually could be a pretty lady too, with her arms up like that. And let's trim this down a little. It's not going to be a bull. It's going to be a pretty lady. Needs to be trimmed a little more. I thought I'd use up these scraps because they're growing on me. All right, and let's see, what else do I have here? I'll put this over here for now. We could give her an apron. don't know if I like that. It's my floss. More floss. Here's that ribbon, purple ribbon. Maybe I like that better. Pull this out. Right there. And what else do I have over here? She needs a head, but I just want to get rid of some of these little scraps. I got an envelope of them I was going to take out to the sewing machine. Let's see what I have here. And sew them onto strips. What else do I have in here? I don't know if I like that up there. I think I'll put a fussy cut there. And maybe we'll put this down here. And she just needs a head. And maybe she needs to hold a flower. Now, but it needs a background. So what am I going to do for the background? Oh, I put all those little beads in the, and then I lifted this up and they all fell out. Oh, Meri, Meri, Meri. And I took all my magazines out in the other room. I want a lady. Let's see what I can find in this. Maybe I can find something that I saved out for July, for June. This is June. Oh, I can use one of these. Are they too big? We can cut them smaller. What else do I have? I got the birdies, painty paper, my happy memories, some Barbie doll. Oh, maybe I can find a pretty lady in here. I think I cut out of this one. But they're too small, pretty ladies. Their heads are too small. I'm looking. I'm actually... nothing here. Ooh. This could make a nice background. It's got stickers on it. Let's pull this and this. We still don't have a lady's head. I probably messed it all up. I want to do a little collage piece. I took all my scrappy stuff out in the other room. All right. This goes here. All right, we're just going to take these and put them over here for now. And I'm thinking this in here. And then, ooh, cover it all up, Meri. That's kind of okay with me. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. All right. The thing I found about this sticker paper, though, is this shiny stuff does not stick down very well. So even when I've used all sorts of glue on it, and it still pulls right up. The glue dries and it peels off. So I might abandon that idea. Put it back in. It'd make a nice pocket once I get ready for some pockets. It'd make a nice pocket. But we're not ready to use it yet. Well, I want something for the background. It's too much. Let me look over here, see what I have. I've got some Johnny papers. And what's in here? Oh, those are document folders. I've been cleaning. So I got all my, maybe I have something in that. Hold on. Hold a minute. In this kit 1 journal kit behind me, I also have, let me stand up. Oh, I have some paper here. And in my painting wax paper that I have 929. Oh, this is a flower. Is that too much, I think? Let's take this out of the tube. Oh, look, it ends there. We're going to use that blue. I got more here, and we'll wrap that flower. We'll save that flower for something else. So let's tear it here. Another brush that needs to go in the stand. And another one. And another one. I need another jar for my brushes. This one needs to go into Daddy Van's. Not Daddy Van's. You know what I mean. Murphy's oil. All right, we're gonna tear here. And I'll save this big old flower. Oh, you guys, I need to zoom out. Hold on. Hold on. You're not seeing much. There. How is that? Is that better? You're seeing a big old flower. I sure hope YouTube doesn't proceed with that idea of getting rid of all the chat at different points, because I can't keep up with you guys. We need more. It looks like a cow. This is pretty too. I was doing flower. Oh, those, I'm not so sure I'm sold on these. I was doing crayon. And I got more here. I do like that I don't glue everything down because I can unroll and check and see what I have. These are pretty. I like these. I should do more of this paper. Melted crayon. I did a whole row of galaxy this way, and I thought, well, I'll try flowers. And this is the result of my flowers. And we're just going to roll it back. I like the idea that I don't keep it on a continuous row. I'm going to continue that because then I can sort through and see what I like and what I don't. Let me roll this up. And we'll put it back in the wax paper box. Oh, I didn't roll it too tight though. Maybe it'll fit in there and maybe it won't. It probably will. Now see, I covered my wax paper box. Put her in there. I should do more of these. These are fun to do. I got a whole stack of empty wax paper boxes I've been saving. Okay, so all we're going to do now is put this down here. I should probably just take this page out. It's right in the center anyway. Oh, and I'll probably have to hunt for all my pieces again. Might end up with an entirely different concept. I was doing it here. And what about putting a strip of fabric down there? We'll see. I don't know. Move that up a little. And this still has some wax on it. I can feel it right there. All right. I need my glue. Let me reach for it. And my brush. And I'm going to be careful. She said, I'll be careful, Meri. Alrighty. Let's put this on here. And it is wax paper, but it seems to work. I hope it works. Pull this down just a little. Yeah. And, you know, I have stuff in here. It seems like it's crinkling on me. But that's okay. I don't mind. What's this writing? Oh, this writing, well, this will get covered up with that anyway, so we won't mind the little crinkles. Looks like a ruffle. All right, so now let's do something with this. Where's all my scrap paper when I want it? I took it away. I took it away. Okay. What do I have here? Got those doodle pages. I got these transportation. I think I got this from Keisha. It's transportation topics. Trucks to fight railroad. It's all. I think I pulled something out of here though. I think I've already torn out of this. Let's tear up. Let's tear a column out. Oh, I did, right here. We'll tear the next one out. Let's get over on this side. Not enough room on my desk. That'll work, I think. Of course, my counter over there is all a mess again. And we're just going to put it right down in there. Oh, we could have used this too. This might be, that's almost too much for me though. It's going to conflict with the fabric that I'm going to put on there. And this is just me playing. This is just me playing. Let's put it right in like so, and go in and kind of glue the edge here. Down. I kind of like that. All right, let me put this glue brush in. Well, no, I'm not ready yet. I'm not done with it. Let me just put it up here. Now, find all my pieces again. This one, she still doesn't have a head. And this one, maybe I'll make her dancing like this. Oh, I like that. This one, and we'll make her dancing. She needs a head. I like that. She needs a head. I need a face. I need a face. Let's go ahead and put these down. Let's start with this piece. And I guess I should get out my wax paper. Wherever I put that. Here it is. It floated away. It was getting away from me. I keep it between my cart and that rack that I have, and sometimes it floats away. You know, I have all this stuff here. All right. So I wanted to put this like this. And I'm going to put glue on this piece, so it may, where's my brush? It may soak through a little because it's just fabric. And she's just going to dance across the room, across the page. And it is soaking through. So I'll have to maybe put a piece of wax paper between my pages. So she's going to be bending this way. What's that? Part of this fabric? No. dokie. He says, I'll dance to the tune of your art, Meri. Wait, it's stuck to my finger. Pull it up a little. Stuck to my arm. Now I'm all sticky. Just a fun way to use up your scraps. These are just scraps from doing those birds. Nancy. I don't think I used that on the Nancy Drew doll. This I was going to. Now she's going to have an apron. I think I'll trim that a little. Let's see if I put it like this. Trim it a little like that. And a little more on this side. There we go. Put it like she's dancing. Little aprons going one way and her feet are going the other. She needs a head. I get little Twitter notices, mostly newsy stuff from a channel up in Lincoln. They post Twitter articles. I'm subscribed to the Lincoln channel, TV channel or news, and they had an article in there where a boy was in an accident with his bicycle, and I guess it must have severed his head, and they had an operation to put his head back on. They said it was one of the more complicated operations that they did. All right, I'm just going to put this here. I could put it down. I don't like it down. I like some of the pink showing, the orange showing. So I'm just going to glue it down. We'll see what happens. Hi, Christy. Welcome, welcome. It's glad to have you. We're glad to have you in here with us. Hi, Dawn. Dawn says, good morning. I'm just popping in before I go to work. I'll watch later on replay. Have a blessed day. Dawn, thanks for popping in and saying hello to us. I appreciate that. Draw Tangles with Dawn and Christy. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you join us. I'm just playing with scraps of fabric that I don't want to throw away. So I'm just making a collage in my journal, kind of a simple thing. But she needs a head. I don't know. I guess I'll have to draw a head if I can't find one. I had Tim Holtz portrait doll. Portrait. Let me look for those. Let me put this on before I spill it. Tim Holtz portrait doll would look up there. Portrait photo thing. If I could find one the right size. Let's see. I had them over here. All right. We're going to take some of this stuff off my desk and see if I can't find them. I might have, no. If I get this fabric out and I put it away and I get it out again and it stacks up over here. Here's another ruler. I thought I had those portrait pieces here. Got lace. My ledgers. Been working on my ledgers and my June journal. What happened to those portrait pieces? Here's some. Maybe there's a head in there. I don't know. There's a photograph. I'm looking for a head. I don't think I'm going to find them. I don't know what I did with them. They're never here when you want them. That's the story. They're never here when you want them. Or if they're here, they're floated down, and here they are. I had to dig for them. Let's see if I can find one the right size, but let me put all this stuff back because it's all in my lap and on my desk. Let's see, let's put this up here and that, and what's in my lap, all that fabric. I got the fabric out again because I was doing those dolls, and this is my July journal, and this is the paper I was cutting out of. All right, let's see if I can't find a portrait head to fit this, a Tim Holtz. It has to be kind of small. These are larger, but we might be able to find one. It doesn't matter if she has a big head. I'll have to find a smaller lady. I'd have to cut the head off. Kind of like that. We'll keep that out. I'll have to do something with these boys. Maybe make a bobblehead doll. I already have a boy bobblehead doll. This one's a little smaller. These are all men. Oh, about the same size. I think I'm going to go with that one. I got these portrait ones because they make good heads for bobblehead dolls, which I should work. I got to do June and July bobblehead dolls, but we're not going to start that. It's 2 minutes till 9, so I have 2 minutes to put this head on this page, and we're just going to snip like this and like this, and yeah, she fits. She's a dancing lady. So at 9 o'clock, we got two Kathys. We got Calico Kate Kathy and Kathy Berg and Colleen come on Tuesdays at 9. So I wish you a happy Tuesday. Take care of yourselves out there. There. I'm liking that. I might come back and do something more to her, but just using up some of my fabric scrap here. So I mostly worked on the Whimsical birds this morning. I finished Janet Nash's, and I started Lala's. And Lala's, I got a good start on hers. Let me get them out here. Put this paper back there. No, I want a clean paper. Hold on. Let me grab a decent paper to put the birds on for my thumbnail. And I really like how Janet's turned out. This is Janet Nash's Whimsical bird. It's kind of a travel bird. He's going to go to London. And here is what I've got finished on Lala's. I got the tail here that I'm just going to fit on there real quick. But Lala's isn't finished yet. I still have some embellishment to do on him. The tail and the crown, but that's mostly what I worked on this morning, and my camera is all crooked, isn't it? How does that camera, I knock it an awful lot. How does that camera get so crooked? There we go. That's mostly what I worked on this morning. I still want to do one for Karen, so you're going to be seeing me do. I'm going to finish up this one and work on one for Karen. So I want to thank you guys. Hi, Becky. Becky says, I'm going to Goodwill. I knew you'd go thrifting, Becky. You do such a good job of thrifting. I love your thrifting videos. Christy says, Meri, you may remember me as Christy. Oh, yes, I do remember you, Christy. Christy Rainscott. I lost my dad in November. Oh, I'm so sorry. He was 77 years. I met an amazing man. Oh, congratulations. And we married on December the 4th. I've been very busy. It's nice to be back. Oh, Christy, welcome back. It's good to see you. It is good to see you. And Becky, have a good day thrifting. I can't wait to see what you get. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Don't forget, Calico Kate and Kathy Berg will be on next. And I might come on tomorrow morning. It just depends on how I'm feeling, if I'm awake. If I do come on, it'll be at 6 o'clock. This is Tuesday, so Beth Schuler will be on later tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I think on Tuesdays, does Art Junkie come on? There's some people that come on Tuesday afternoons, or is it Kathy Arbor? I get all mixed up with the daytime schedules. I've got to get my head straightened out about those eventually. But have a great day, everybody. Go out and enjoy it. Bye. Art Junkie is on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Thank you, Becky. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Becky, have fun thrifting. Bye.